Yo, what's going on, fellas? What's up? Fair use YouTube. Make sure y'all can hear me okay. Yo, what's going on, man? So we're gonna do a little current events today. Came across some things. I'm like, yo, of course we gotta talk about it. All right. And this is one of the things right here. This old boy who blew his wife's head off with a fucking shotgun. All right. And I want to talk about people and social media. Like, she would still be here if her ass would have ran instead of trying to get the shit on fucking video to upload. There was a point where the nigga hand wasn't even on the fucking trigger, bro. But she's filming this motherfucker. He was fumbling with the fucking shotgun. The butt stock came apart while that nigga holding it, right? But she just filming this thing. And we gotta talk about this shit, man. Motherfuckers will do all kind of shit for their wife, man. These uh
And Dan, walk us through what the theory was about what happened. He immediately confronted his wife. He just found out what had happened, because I think that timing is important.
Yeah, so he had heard from a mutual friend of theirs who had come into town to visit with him that weekend that his wife had been on.
Look at this. With HubSpot Sales Hub, we've been able to find more prospects and grow our pipeline.
The sales team.
Unfaithful, that she had been in an affair, in a relationship with a fella out of the country, and he didn't confront. That was on Sunday. He didn't confront his wife until the following morning, and
look at this shit. He got this broad out on vacations. When you think about the shit you do for your lady, bro, you could have saved all that money, all those experiences. You could have, what I'm saying, just been putting all that effort and all that shit into some fine young bitch. But you put it into your old middle-aged bitch. And what does she give you in return for that shit? She goes fuck some other younger nigga somewhere else. Right? And talk shit about you. That's what the fuck she did to old boy.
Once she confirmed, in essence, that she had this relationship, that's when he, was fully informed and sort of flew off the handle, for lack of a better description.
Now, you had an all-female jury, which is a rarity in itself, but an all-female jury come back and not even recommend, because in Texas, it's their decision, sentence him to 10 years in prison. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I mean, I thought that was the appropriate result. Again, as Anthony explained, it is the defense burden at a punishment hearing to show by preponderance of the evidence that the conduct happened as a result of sudden passion arising from an adequate cause. And we believe that the evidence was pretty clear that is why what happened. I mean, our focus was on why and not what. And once the jury heard the facts, not only from several of the arresting officers, they heard an audio tape that Reese had secretly recorded where this is a husband and wife saying the worst possible things about each other. I mean, just you name it, they said it. She attacked his ability to perform sexually. She attacked his ability to provide financially, which are the two best ways to upset any man I know. And unfortunately, this argument that was recorded on audio tape by Reese served as the foundation for the argument that it was sudden passion arising from an adequate cause. So that's a long way of saying, look, I thought the evidence was clear. I thought that was the right result for the jury to find sudden passion. And I wasn't really surprised by the verdict. The state certainly was. There were others in the courtroom that were. But after my argument, I felt very strongly that the jury was going to do what I believed to be the right thing, and they did.
And Anthony, that's my question. What is your response to the people who say he killed his wife? He took a life. He could be out in 5 years. Is that justice? Is that fair? What would be your response to those people?
Well, my response would be that the law provides in the state of Texas that if the evidence establishes that a crime was committed out of sudden passion, it reduces the punishment range from 5 years to life in prison to a second degree. And so the maximum punishment that Kerry Birmingham was facing once the jury found he'd acted in sudden passion was 20 years. And so under the law, it's the appropriate verdict by the jury. And it's exactly what Dan asked them to do. He said, look, if you feel that he needs to be penalized, then give him 10 years. And that's what they did. So we feel that they followed the law, they applied the facts to the law, and they came to the right.
So, this chick, fucking these motherfuckers, yo. Yeah, man. She violated. She decided to fucking stand around and got fucking her head blown off, bro. Listen, man, you gotta stop cheating on men. This whole thing, he actually, they were married. They would have got divorced. She would have got, probably would have got everything any fucking way. But she learned a valuable lesson, and so did you women out there. And the fact that it was an all women's jury that gave him the 10 years, which will equal to about 5 years. So he'll be eligible for 5 years parole. 5 years is still 5 years, bro. God damn, niggas could keep that shit. All right. But this is what you call crashing out. You so mad, you gonna throw everything away.
I pull it. I'm mad enough to pull it. All right, goodbye, Reese. You really want this on video? I pull it. I'm mad enough to pull it. All right, goodbye, Reese. I'll see you later.
Crazy. All right, so moral of that story, what do we take away from there? 1, don't cheat on your husband. 2, don't blow your wife's head off and lose everything. It's not worth it, bro. 5 years. That probably was a lesson she needed to learn, though. Thank you for taking that L for men. These cocksucking sons of bitches. Yeah, so sorry, I'm distracted by this bullshit company. These motherfuckers think they slick, bro. Let me tell you what they do. They'll put you on a medication, right? You go, you fill out this thing for a certain medication, right? I wanted that Ozempic shit, the shit that helps you lose weight, right? So they'll put you on that shit. You mail them your medical insurance and all this shit. You pay like $99 up front, whatever, right? You know what happened? They changed my order from Ozempic to whatever the fuck, I don't know. They changed the order to something else. And then what happens? That order that they changed it to, guess what? It's not in stock. So I go to the pharmacy to pick it up. Oh, it's not in stock. It hasn't been in stock for a while. So I asked them, do they know when it's going to be back in stock? No, we don't know. All right. So I sent these assholes an email. Yo, the shit you sent me is not in stock. Right? And the end of the month comes, they charge me again. Yo, what the fuck, man? You charge me for some shit that's not there. Right? So I call them, I call the fucking pharmacy back. Yo, listen, did this come in yet? They ask you your name and all that shit. No, it's not in. It's on back order. Cool. I see the game. I texted this cocksucker and I said, yo, you fucking sent me an order for a prescription that is never filled. Then you charge me. Clever. I'm going to make a video about your scam and put it on all platforms. They just sent me an email. Thanks for reaching out. My name is Juan from the care team, and I'm here to provide whatever possible assistance. Basically, can you let me know the following: your name, date of birth, email, shipping address, and phone number. Once I get that verified, I'll be happy to assist you in your cancellation. Nigga, you know it's me, bro. How did you get my fucking email? You put like, yo, you see, this is why motherfuckers get hurt, bro. They play games. You play too many fucking games, bro. All right. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to report them to the Better Business Bureau. All right, this next video. There's so much to unpack here. There's so much to unpack here. The one with the what is this shit? On the A train. I used to take the A train all the time. I lived in fucking um, um, Brownsville. I take the A train, get off East New York Avenue, what they call Broadway Junction, or I take the C train, get right off of Rockaway, walk straight down. So I'm familiar with this fucking train line. Well, with the audio and the video that was provided by this rider, it shows in depth what was going on that train on this evening, right? So let's see where we're gonna start here. All right.
Pussy. Suck my dick. I'll beat you up. You think you gonna beat up cops? You think these people gonna beat up cops?
Now notice, take heed. He's saying, you think you should beat up cops? You think your people should beat up cops? He's talking about, yo, I'll beat you up, pussy, right?
I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up. Gangsta, I'll beat you up, nigga. Such an average guy. Such an average guy.
Now the lady's saying he think you are a migrant. He think you an immigrant. He said it's too much migrants and shit over here.
Get up me. Get up me. Get up me. Fuck you. I love my blacks. That's it. I love my blacks. Fuck you.
He said, I love my blacks. That's it. I love my blacks. Fuck you.
Okay. Fuck you. Fuck your kind. Fuck your race. I love my blacks.
He said, fuck you. Fuck your kind. Fuck your race. I love my blacks. So this appears to be, this guy must have seen something take place, or he's heard about the fucking shit with the immigrants. You know, he's obviously saw that video where they were beating up the cops, and then they when they got released, they were giving the middle finger and all that shit. But he must have saw the shit where they was beating up the cops. So, you know, I'm sure he felt the way. Even though we don't really fuck with the cops like that, but they're our cops. It's kind of like that crazy thing. Only I can abuse this motherfucker, or only I could do that to him, not you.
Do something about it. You like that? Come on, man. Don't let your girl be here. The minute you move, nigga, I'm gonna beat you up. The minute you move, act like you want to beat you up. Gangsta. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. Only you. No woman. Just you. You're a man. I'm gonna beat you up. Gangsta.
This chick, I think that's the one that stabs him. I think that's the one that stabs him with the pink shirt on. Can I blow this up for you? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's the one that stabbed him, man. Let's see.
I'm gonna break you up. Break you up. On my life. On my mama. Break you up. On my mama.
there's nobody else in the back. So Shorty left first. Shorty lined them up. Those two are in some type of, they got some kind of ill cohesion with each other. And I guess she decided when enough was enough. Because she got up and moved. And when she got up and moved, that's when he stood up, right? Let me see. Right? She's standing there.
Wait. I'm waiting for you to
She moves. We're gonna count the seconds.
Come back. We'll go for
1,
that.
2,
They got to stay
3,
13 years in jail.
4 seconds from when she got out of the area. She cleared the area. He stood up. So if I feel like him seeing her get up and move, that was him receiving the signal like, all right, my nigga, you gotta handle this. So let's see.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Not gonna move.
Now you notice he threw his coat right there, right?
Not gonna move.
This guy got something in his hand.
Move, baby girl.
Not gonna move.
There's babies
What's
on
up?
here.
You're not trying to do nothing. What you trying to do?
Now you see Shorty's going in her bag, bro. Shorty's going in her bag. Shorty's going and she's digging in her bag, champ. What's she digging in her bag for?
What are you trying to do? The minute you do it, I'm gonna break you up. The minute you do it, I'm gonna break you up. The minute you do it, I'm gonna break you up. You trying to make me hit you first. You trying to make me hit you first.
What happened? You want to do it?
There's something like that.
Oh!
There's something like that.
Oh!
You see her? There she go. There she go. She lined the nigga up. She lined him up. That bitch. Yo. This bitch right here, bro. Oh, she lined that whole shit up. Bitch is slick. She too slick, bro. She's too slick, bro. Oh, man.
Oh! Oh! Get them off of him. Get him. Get them off of him. I'm behind you, bro. Come on. Get them off of him.
All right, get this nigga. Get this nigga. There's kids over here. There's kids over here. Oh, get this nigga.
Look at him leaking. Damn, kid. This ain't even the worst of what's going to happen to him. Where's the screen at? This ain't even the worst of what's going to happen to him. She got him good. She got him good, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, this one here. She got him good, bro. Damn. She got him good.
Let's just separate. Yeah. Get separate. Get separate. Right? Oh, have a seat, my boy. Just have a seat. Have a seat.
This is not it. Come on, let's do
Yo, you stab me? I'm locking you up. I'm locking you up. Where you go? I got you. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. You stab me. I got you.
This is true,
But that's still locked up.
I ain't do nothing.
You get locked up.
I ain't do nothing.
Now you can see that they're both together. And now she saved him, right? On some ride or die bitch shit. And he's, she's standing behind him now. This is the epitome of I need a ride or die bitch.
No, you interfere with a bad situation. You know, it up bleeding from that. I got you. You stab me, right? You stab me, right? You stab me? You stab me? You stab me?
Now, the crazy part is that they're letting him go through his jacket. If you from anywhere, from any area, low income, hood, and you know that you had just had a conflict with somebody and they digging in their fucking bag, or they digging in their pocket, or they like, yo, I'll be right back. Stay here. Don't move. Any of that shit, you should know there's about to be some repercussions, right?
You stab me? You stab me? You stab me? You stab me?
No, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Okay. I'm getting out. Get that woman in.
Now, this little ghetto bird right here starts screaming so loud. I gotta turn it down because it irritates me. All right.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me
Her voice
out!
is so bad.
Let me out!
That's 3 shots.
Keep going, keep going.
All right. So we saw that. All right. It's a good bitch. That's a good bitch. If I got to be prepared to die for you, are you willing to at least kill for me? If I'm going to fight and I'm getting my ass whooped, and you see an opportunity to help me get the upper hand, are you gonna take that opportunity? That's a good bitch, man. That's a good bitch. That's I can't even lie. I really like that. Now, New York City man will not face charges for self defense. Okay. So, is it a migrant or is it not a migrant? I don't know. Now, I have to point out this article from ABC News, right? ABC News article by Ivan, Mark, and Aaron, and Emily. 4 people on this article, right? This article is poorly written. Now, let's see here. Why do I say it's poorly written? Well, there are no names, there's no distinction between the people, being that there's no names, right? If you don't know the names, can you at least say uh, the dark skinned man or the black male against the possibly Hispanic male or lighter skinned male? Something. It's only 3 people in this motherfucking situation right here. But this is how they wrote it. No charges are being filed against a 32-year-old man. That could be one identifying factor, but we don't know how old either one of them are, right? So, doesn't make sense, all right? So, no charges are being filed against a 32-year-old man who fired a gun on a New York City subway, critically injuring one person. Okay. Prosecutors said, citing self-defense. Okay, so the only thing we know is that one person shot another in self-defense, right? So the only thing we could come to conclude is we saw the black guy with the gun. Okay, now the black guy got stabbed, right? He got stabbed, but you really can't claim self-defense because the incident was over and he was basically backing them down. So what happened? Are you saying that somehow the Spanish dude got the gun? I don't know, because they're not fucking telling us, right? Now, yesterday's shooting inside a crowded subway car was shocking and deeply upsetting. Blah, 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 blah. This investigation into this tragic incident is ongoing, but at the stage, evidence of self defense precludes us from filing any criminal charges against the shooter. The 36-year-old shooting victim, okay, the guy that got shot is 36, was armed with a knife and gun. Wait, what? The 36-year-old shooting victim was armed with a knife and gun and acting as the aggressor when he entered the northbound A train Brooklyn 445. So he had a knife and a gun on him? So now they're talking about the black guy. All right. The 36-year-old later got into a dispute with a 32-year-old subway rider and pulled a gun out. So now they're talking about the black guy. So the black guy's 36, Hispanic guy's 32. He was disarmed. Holy shit. Disarmed by the 32-year-old and shot with his own gun, according to motherfucking police. Okay, now, the incident began with 32-year-old got into a verbal physical dispute with the shooting victim, possibly over a subway seat. No, it wasn't over a subway seat because there were plenty of seats. Police said a woman who was with the 32-year-old stabbed the 36-year-old in the back. Cell phone video from the fellow rider revealed, according to authorities, okay? After he was stabbed, the 36-year-old man asked, "Did you stab me?" before pulling a gun from his jacket and asking again. As the altercation continued, the 32-year-old man then grabbing the gun from the 36-year-old. Shots were fired as the train was pulling into Hoyt and Skimmerhorn. Terrified commuters, blah, blah, blah. There were multiple officers in the station just a few feet away from the train. They heard the shots and moved in right away. 36-year-old is in critical but stable condition. He was shot 4 times. God damn, nigga. He was shot 4 times, once in the neck, once in the chest, and twice in the right side of the face, and has 2 stab wounds in the back. God damn.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man.
You get your goddamn ugly ass.
Who invited this nigga, man? Bro. So the bitch not getting charged? She should get charged, right? This nigga got shot in his neck, his chest, and twice in the right side of the face. And he got 2 stab wounds in the back. God damn, bro. It's a rough ass day, kid. And you know what? Nigga gonna go back to jail when he heal up.
You sure about that?
Nigga's going back to jail. Why? Because he's a felon. He said he did 13 years. If in fact he did 13 years and he's riding around New York City with a gun and a knife,
Accusation. False accusation.
and I don't know, champ. Don't sound good to me. Oh, and here we go. Oh, man. The 36-year-old has 10 prior arrests, according to law enforcement sources. 10 to 15 minutes before the shooting, 36-year-old entered Nostrand Ave without paying his fare. Bro, they gonna get you, kid. You going to jail. You going back to jail because they lining up the charges on your ass. 10 prior arrests. Jumped the fucking turnstile. He was in possession of both a knife and a .380 Ruger. God damn. And they got the nigga's picture walking through the emergency exit. Congratulations, you played yourself. Bro. This nigga walking around with a .380 in his pocket and hopping the turnstile. What happens if you get caught up in a sweep? What happens if niggas run down on you, cops run down on you because you hopped the turnstile and they didn't like it this time? This nigga taking penitentiary chances, man. God. The unidentified woman accused in the stabbing, who was a friend of the shooting suspect, is being sought for questioning for a potential assault charge. She should have already been charged, sir. But okay. This is a very active case. If anyone has any information, 800-577-TIPS. The shooting comes 1 week after Mayor Eric Adams, Governor Kathy Hochul announced that the National Guard troops and the state troopers would be assisting city officers in protecting the subways. The only way to solve recent spike in subway crime is to collaborate across all levels of government. Working together, Mayor Adams, prosecutor, transit officials, make sure New York is safe. Ah, man, bro. Let's see what they're talking about here.
Shot with his own gun. Ariel Reshef joins us live outside the New York City subway where it all happened, and happened during rush hour. Ariel, good morning. Yeah, good morning to you, Janae. That happened during rush hour. Just to set the scene, that packed subway car full of passengers, when a fight broke out, it escalated into gunfire, causing chaos and panic, and much of that was caught on camera.
This morning, harrowing cell phone video capturing rush hour mayhem as gunfire rang out in the New York City subway. Terrified passengers ducking for cover Thursday evening, huddled together, screaming in horror in this crowded downtown Brooklyn station.
Close the door! Close the door!
As I'm coming out, you hear pops, like 3 or 4 shots, pop, pop, pop. Then the doors open, everybody come flying out.
Police say chaos erupted around 5 p.m. after a fight on a train car. Passengers seen here trying to break up the situation, but the altercation only escalating.
He then took that firearm, started walking toward the 32-year-old who was on the train, yelling at him, walking toward him in a menacing way.
The 32-year-old man grabbing the weapon, shooting his attacker in the head.
Shots fired in transit, active shooters, and then shots fired in transit.
This video showing the wounded man taken away on a stretcher, rushed to a nearby hospital in critical condition.
And within seconds, officers flooding into this station, arresting a suspect. But this terrifying incident happening just days after Governor Kathy Hochul sent the National Guard into the subway system to patrol here amid a 13% increase in subway crime so far this.
Bro. You gotta stop. Oh man, it's just fucked up. All right, so that nigga, he's going back. He's probably rearrested right now. He's on a gurney with fucking handcuffs on, attached to the stretcher. All right, so we got there. They figure they gonna fucking send this nigga to jail. So then they call the fucking they call DOC. They say, yo, we got one over here in fucking wherever the fuck he's at. Brookdale. What's that shit downtown? What's the hospital downtown Brooklyn? Because if he came out of Hoyt and Skimmerhorn, that's right downtown. I don't know. I don't know what hospital. They took his ass somewhere. And they're going to send the fucking CO over there on the hospital run. You're going to go over there. You're going to put his handcuffs on that nigga. Cop going to take his handcuffs off. Cop going to leave. After this motherfucker is healed or whatever and he's ready to go, they're going to call trans. They're going to pick that nigga up with the CO and take his ass to Rikers Island. Where he will be awaiting his fucking court date. Then they're going to go back upstate. That's all she wrote. That's how that should go. Honestly, I don't blame Shorty. I actually admire her for holding her man down.
I'll see you tonight.
Baby, I'm going to treat you so nice, you're never going to want to let me go.
Facts. All right. So now we got to go to something not so, well, not so, even more fucked up. I'll just say that.
No. It's been too
leading you. Is your heart still mine? I miss you. Off to college, yes, you went away, straight from high school.
Moment of silence for that young man, kid.
Orders of protection and no to protect.
After a 37-year-old with a lengthy criminal record is charged in that Edgewater attack that killed 11-year-old Jaden Perkins and injured his pregnant mother.
Prosecutors say the suspect was caught on surveillance video tossing a knife and his ex-girlfriend's phone. NBC5's Randy Gyllenhaal takes a closer look at a community in mourning as they try to understand how this person was ever allowed to be paroled.
You ready? You ready, Jay?
In Edgewater, balloons and messages in chalk for 11-year-old Jaden Perkins, a bright star who loved dance and music, killed while protecting his family from a man just let out of prison.
Let me start by saying this is something that should have never happened.
Chicago police and the state's attorney announcing murder charges against Chrisetti Brandt, the ex-boyfriend of Jaden's mother.
I don't have a good answer for that.
But unable to answer why he was just granted parole despite repeated threats against the family.
Questions that need to be examined and truthfully answered.
This is someone who should not have been on the street.
Court records show a long history of domestic violence targeting the boy's mother. She repeatedly filed orders of protection and notified authorities of threats, yet Brandt was still granted parole.
Was just paroled from prison the day before he brutally attacked his family.
Weeks before.
This nigga here. What? Weeks before, yo, that's crazy, bro. The day before. The day after, this motherfucker comes out and pops and fucking goes over and kills Shorty's son. Bro. God damn, kid. Yo. This is why all the brothers on here be talking about you bitches. We all be dating these fucking thugs and jailbirds and all this shit. That's why the no baby mama movement is important. This is exactly why. Because y'all put everybody in jeopardy. They're putting everybody in jeopardy with your dumbass mistakes. Because you want a nigga, because you want a thug, you go get you a jailbird nigga. You think these niggas is just something to play with? You think you can control them because they fresh out of jail, they ain't got nowhere to go, they ain't got shit yet? And you go and you just accept this nigga into your house. Like, accepting criminals who do long bids is like adopting a grown fucking pit bull. You can get the puppy at 6 months. It might be big, but it's still a puppy here, right? You can get the motherfucker 3 weeks, perfect. When you go and you get a fucking pit bull 2 years old, you don't know what you're getting. And you go and chase behind and accept a nigga who doing 10, 15, 20-year bids. How did you even come across this nigga? What is the history between these two? Because if he just got out, They said he was serving a 16-year sentence. That don't mean that he completed it. He could have got paroled or whatever. But you let this nigga, he was already threatening you. Yeah, you filed for the fucking police report and shit. But the nigga still got to you. What is this? He filed a lawsuit for alleged deprivation of his constitutional rights at Shawnee Correctional Center. When was this? Where's the date? No date. Come on, bro. Okay, this is old. Plaintiff makes following allegations. Incarcerated at Shawnee receiving unit on April 23rd, 2021. Correction Officer Oglesby called for early lockup from day room on that date and deprived plaintiff of an hour of day room time. Plaintiff reported the incident to Sergeant. In retaliation, Oglesby entered plaintiff's cell in a threatening manner with intent to cause him harm. Oglesby called plaintiff a rat and threatened plaintiff with pepper spray if he made any movement. Plaintiff did not pose a threat of harm. And see, this is the thing. When these motherfuckers are locked up, right, you niggas treat them like they're fucking deprived kittens of some shit. Like that's one thing I never understood. These motherfuckers will be out here doing the most heinous fucking acts. And when they're in jail, prison, you want them treated like fucking model citizens, right? Bro, that's one of the things I never understood about that stupid correction shit, bro. I never understood that. Motherfuckers outside doing the worst shit, and you give a fuck. You give a fuck if their fucking spaghetti is cold, nigga. It makes no sense. Now look, his ass is about to go right back, and as soon as he's back, this nigga can complain. He killed an 11-year-old boy. He's gonna go back and complain about not getting the full whatever use of the day room or going to law library, whatever the fuck it is. He's gonna complain, and some stupid motherfucker in a suit's gonna say, that's not right, and we're gonna write it. Look at what the fuck he did. Look at what the fuck he did outside, bro. And he was already serving a 16-year bid. You let him out. The next day he was out, he killed an 11-year-old boy. But when he goes back, you're gonna treat this nigga like a fucking model citizen, bro. Niggas be bugging. You niggas be bugging. That's why I say use them for everything you can. All right. What else was this nigga saying?
For the attack, the boy's mother filed this order of protection citing new threats, writing in February, he came to my house trying to break into my apartment, and in January, he sent me several text messages saying he would kill me and my family, but a Cook County judge denied the request.
NBC5's Randy Gyllenhaal reporting domestic violence groups encourage people to file protection orders, but they also say police and the courts need to do more to protect victims. NBC5 has reached out to the Illinois Prisoner Review Board, which makes those parole decisions. They have not responded to our request for comment tonight.
Great stories are born of unforgettable moments created for.
So, the article of that shit reads: domestic violence attack, critically wounded his pregnant mother. Damn, a domestic attack that critically wounded his pregnant mother. Damn, she was pregnant. Who the fuck she got pregnant by? Yo, what? You niggas are sloppy, man. Women are sloppy. Leave baby mamas alone. Leave baby mamas alone. This right here just funds the first, the biggest threat is a step parent, right? Or not a step parent, a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend. That's the biggest threat, right? So she is pregnant again. God only knows about who, right? And he died, and his younger brother witnessed it. So she's got 3 kids. Three for three shorty. Younger brother witnessed the entire event. The younger brother, I think, is 5. Heartbreaking details of a disturbing attack came as man. This nigga was charged with murder. Several other charges in connection to the crime. He was released from prison 1 day before the attack. Now, here's the thing that I'm confused about. Brand had been released from prison 1 day before the attack, right? But she said in February, one in February and one in January, she made 2 complaints. She said in February, the guy tried to enter her apartment, right? That's what I'm not understanding here. Right? I know I'm not bugging.
37-year-old with a lengthy criminal record is charged.
He brutally attacked.
And in January, he sent me several text messages to break into my house, trying to break, writing in.
All right, February 1st, 2024. Came to my house, trying to break into my apartment. All right. So you're saying he came to your home to break into the apartment on February 24th, 24. February 1st, 2024, right? Okay. But here it says Brand had been released from prison 1 day before the attack. So what the fuck is going on here? Because this is March 15th, 2024. Right? February was fucking 45 days ago. February 1st, 45 days ago, right? 43 days ago. Am I missing something? I'm pretty thorough when it comes to reading shit and watching videos. February 1st, 2024, he came to my home trying to break in.
February, he came to my house trying to break into my apartment. And in January, he sent me several texts.
January 30th, 2 days before February 1st, sent me several text messages saying he would kill me and my family. He would get outside my house and shoot me. I have pics. All right. Here, no, there. Okay, so he entered the home of the family and took the life of an 11-year-old boy. The boy's mother was stabbed multiple times, and she had an order of protection against the offender. Her 5-year-old son was also present and witnessed the attack. This guy, Brand, history of domestic abuse, 3 orders of protection against him, and was recently released from prison for violating an order of protection on parole from a 16-year sentence. Also, he was outside already. Okay, all right. So he was on parole. All right, he was on parole, right? And he had 3 order protections for him and was recently released from prison for violating. All right, so he was out on parole. He violated by violating the order of protection and was sent back, right? Then he got out again. And then he just killed this bitch. Killed this woman's son. Ah. God damn. So he was on a 16-year sentence for a home invasion and aggravated assault. He was in a relationship with the woman roughly 15 years ago. According to authorities, 33-year-old mother was about to take the children to school when he allegedly forced his way into the home and stabbed 11-year-old son. Oh my God. This was just a vicious, violent attack on an 11-year-old boy and his mother. Oh my God. Jesus. Should not have been paroled. God damn, bro. Oh my God, this shit is horrible. This shit is horrible, bro. You know, you gotta. I don't even know what to say. I'm not normally speechless. You know what I'm saying? But she said, as a mother, I would never be able to come back from this. That's fuck, bro. Oh, God damn. Nigga look like a motherfucking pit bull, bro. So you gotta understand, man. You're gonna come across these people, right? And you're gonna come across these ladies like this. Right? It's one of the examples that I be using. Right? Mama 3, we don't know what her situation is or how many baby daddies she got, but if we go by the general common thing we see, it's never the same father, right? Majority of the time, right? And you're out there looking for something, and you expose your kids to these types of men, right? You got 3 kids and you got 3 baby daddies. Them are the 3 niggas you need to choose from. All right, you don't want to be out there fucking around and getting somebody to come around and they kill your kid. They should not be out here. Now, here's the deal. You can mess with somebody like that, or you can mess with, let me see. Or you can get somebody like this. Right? You tell me which one you want. Okay. This little shorty right here. It's meant to be if you are a good, prudent, sensible, competent man that I can trust to make decisions for me and our future family. Real conservative men with family values only. She has no kids. She's 25 years old. The one on the other one, she's like 40. Right? This is what I want my guys to go and get. I don't want you to get the chick that got 2, 3 fucking kids. Okay. And she wants somebody to fucking smoke hookah with and take her out and all that shit. That's not what I want for you. Okay. Which one would you pick? Old dating traditions are out. My new tradition is not going on a date until we know we're interested in moving towards marriage. Going to dinner with a random man that I hardly know sounds like a waste of time. Who would you pick? Who should you pick? You know, I mean, women have to understand, man. Men, this gender war was a good thing. It was. The gender war was a good thing. Why? Because it's forcing us to bring values back.
Cost mom.
$150, $200.
And it lasts you 30 years of marriage?
Yep. And I love it.
How you get there? You know these women be talking about they want $12,000 rings. What you think?
True love is you love the person, not the actual material of it.
Ooh, talk
It's
to
a
him.
representation
Talk to him,
of
then,
it.
Mom. Talk to him, Mom. How much the ring cost, Mom?
About $150, $200.
And it lasts you 30 years of marriage?
Yep. And I love it.
Lasted her 30 years of marriage and she loves it. 30 years of marriage and she loves it. This girl here said she don't even want to go out on the dinner date unless you're not talking about marriage with her. Like, bro, this is what was needed. This is what was needed. These conversations needed to be had. The Great Reset needed to be reset because a nation where women are in control, they fuck everything up, bro. The minute these broads start thinking, oh yeah, they free to do whatever the fuck they want, they fuck every goddamn thing up, bro. You can't. Women need guidance. Men need rules. I mean, men need guidance. Women need rules. You can't be out here just doing what the fuck you want. Oh, well, I should be able to do it. No, bitch, that ain't why you here. It's not why you're here. You can enjoy your life here, but you're not here to just enjoy. You know, you're not here to just fucking for shits and giggles. You got a purpose. You got a job. Okay. Can't be over here. Um, bros used to say. I remember bros used to say, I'm gonna just get another baby daddy. I'm gonna give me another baby daddy. He gonna be playing ball with your kid in the park." They used to say shit like that. I remember that shit. I remember that because I thought that was the most disrespectful thing a woman could say to a man. They out here passing laws. These bitches. Let me show you this fucking new law they passed that I just saw.
My friend want me to.
Look at this shit, yeah. Where we at? Where we at?
My friend want me to share this video. He's 69 years old. He gets Social Security. They've been taking child support out of his Social Security. They went up taking more money child support. So he went to Social Security to find. He told me to share because a lot of for regular people, this ain't about this about somebody might need to know. It doesn't matter. He got two kids. They're all grown. They said it doesn't matter because you owe the state money. And they want you to still pay it. They don't care if you're 90. If you owe child support, they're going to take out your Social Security. Just break it down to you. If you owe child support and you get Social Security, they're going to take it out of there. I'm just telling you, he told me to tell y'all to share it, to let you know this is stuff that we need to know. See, you thinking you owe and they're not going to tell you didn't pay that child support. They're going to get you. They don't care if you're 80. He's 69. He had to went down there. And they was taking a little more, so he's trying to figure it out. It doesn't matter, baby.
So we got all these fucking rules, these laws to extract money from men. Why isn't there a law where all of the women who did false paternity, you was with this guy 11 years, 10 years, 3 years, collecting child support, or had this man under the assumption that that was his kid and he's taking care of it. Why aren't they being held accountable financially to pay back money? Well, because that doesn't go to the state. That goes to the man. Fuck the man. Right? So now, if they can't get it from you, I don't know how that even happened. Uh, he's 69. I don't know how that even happened. I don't know if he's 69 and he got some chick pregnant and then now they taking the money out. I don't know. But if he's 69, his kids are grown, and they're like, yo, you still owe fucking $200,000 and they're extracting it out of his Social Security. It's fucked up. You know, it's like everything is designed to attack men. And we need to fight that back, one, by putting women back in their rightful position, bro. My ex never gave me a dime to help raise our 3 kids, then filed Social Security early, and I immediately got half. You're proud of that?
My friend want me to share this.
All right, shut up. I don't want to hear you no more. This shit crazy. He, of course, tried to fight it, then said our adult children aren't his. The judge was speechless. Are they his? From a former child support enforcement agent, never closed that case. All right. Saying they are going to die owing us. The exact reason I haven't dropped child support against my ex. That 60,000 will come my way eventually. Bro, you see this shit? You see this shit? These rotten bitches, man. Hey sis, I'm owed 60,000 too and growing. Bum bitches. Yo, these bitches are disgusting. You see what the fuck is out here for you? You see what's out here for you, man? You niggas. My 70-year-old mom proudly spends her child support check. Her youngest is 39. That's going to be me, my retirement money. You see this shit? Wow. This going to be in the next stream. Yo, I'm off this. About to do this next one.